Well, ladies and gentlemen, Junior Rugby League on the Gold Coast is one of the strongest winter sports. The reason it's so strong is that we're very organised for the children. All our coaches and all the staff have all the correct accreditation. Naturally, anyone involved with Junior Rugby League has the blue cards. Our club structure has been around for a long time. We've got a very strong backing from all the clubs on the Gold Coast that provide all your children a great atmosphere to enjoy the game of rugby league. Our age groups, for the boys, starts at under 6s and we go through to the under 17s. And from under 6s, it's basically a very modified game just to introduce them to the game of rugby league, to teach them the skills of what's required if they wish to go on and play football in later life. But more importantly than that, it also gets them to interact with other children. What we've found is that when we form teams at under 6, we form, in a lot of cases, friendships for life, because those boys get to know each other from different schools, and then as they go through playing junior football together, they then stay together in later life. So it's a very important life skill as well. Our under 7s, 8s and 9s also play a modified game. So it also helps them develop as they get older. Once we get to our under 11s and 12s, a lot of the modification is taken away and they get more used to get ready for what we call the international rules, which is what you see the big boys at the Titans play on TV. Then under 13s to under 17s play what we call the international rules, but we still have a safe play code in place for the 13s, 14s and 15s, and that's to protect your children and to still make it enjoyable for them. But once they hit under 16s and 17s, we treat them like young adults, and the game is really the same as you do see on TV. It's competitive, it's hard, they play to win, but by that stage in life, we're also teaching them that life is all about what you put in is what you get out as well. This year, for the first time, we're also starting a girls competition for girls aged 14 to 17, and they'll be playing under the safe play code in their competition, because what we've found, there's a lot of girls that enjoy rugby league and they can play it with the boys up until under 12s, but then from once they hit under 12s onwards, they aren't allowed to play with the boys, and that's a ARL rule, not a local rule. So there's been a big gap, so we're starting a 14s to 17s competition, and last year we had 3 Gold Coast sides play out of Ipswich in a girls competition, and our Currumbin side actually won the competition, so we're looking forward to that as well. But why should your children play rugby league? Well, it's great about teaching them how to about skills that they can use away from football. It's also very important for their health. One of the things that we teach them now is all about diets and exercise, not just about playing rugby league. So that's very important for them in life as well. And those boys that have got the attributes to go on further in rugby league, as they step up the age groups, once they hit under 13s, we then have development squads for the boys that we believe, with the right coaching and training, can go on and maybe have a career out of rugby league at the highest levels. So when you take all that into account, with the volunteers that we have at the clubs, I believe, and a lot of families believe, because we have 5,000 boys and girls playing junior rugby league on the Gold Coast, that it's a great environment for them on the weekends. From a parent's point of view, it's also great because they get involved in their club, they meet new friends and they socialise, and also have friends that go on way past football that they've met through football during their boys' or their daughters' time in rugby league.